Good morning. I don't know if you can see the change in the sky behind me. I think the camera might be a little bit too far to the right to see it, but it's starting to turn a little bit orange with the cloud cover. It's just like a wispy cloud cover. But anyhow, you probably can notice that it's not dark and I'm still in my tent, or at camp I should say. And this is because I've only got like 3/4 of a mile into my next resupply. I'm in the Roan Mountain, Tennessee area. As you saw in my video yesterday, I have officially completed North Carolina, another state down, only 11 to go. Tennessee is not going to be too much longer. The Virginia border is knocking at my door. I am going in today to Mountain Harbour Bed and Breakfast and Hostel. They only had one spot left, and it is actually in the bed and breakfast. I paid a pretty penny for it, but the breakfast at this place is apparently to die for. So I'm breaking open the piggy bank for this one, and I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about. Gotta wait till tomorrow. So in the meantime, I'm gonna have my usual breakfast here. I'm actually really enjoying my late start today. I didn't set my alarm this morning, and I actually slept in until 5:45, and I got a good or fair reading on my sleep quality today. It's actually been up the last 3 days now, and it's been trending upward each day. So something I'm doing is changing. I've definitely cut back on my miles, though yesterday I ended up going 2 miles further than I had planned. When I got to Doll Flats, I just had a really bad feeling about that area, and something told me just to push on. So I'm down here closer to the road, but I can barely hear the traffic. And it ended up being a really peaceful, quiet night. It was a little windy when I went to bed, but it's completely still right now. So at some point in the night that must have happened. The only thing that I can say that is a small negative is the dew point must have gone up pretty substantially overnight, because my sleeping bag was a little deflated this morning. I keep saying sleeping bag, but it is a quilt. At some point I'll show you that. So it got a little damp, and so it wasn't as fluffy as it usually is. And when I touched the walls of my tent, they were also filled with condensation. And then when I went out to use the restroom this morning, all of the grass also has dew all over it. So that would make sense to why my bag is damp as well. I always sleep with my doors open when I can, just to help with the ventilation. And someone was asking, one of my viewers, about whether the mesh along the sides of the tent allowed cold air to come in. Yes, it does, but it's not substantial unless it's windy, and then the wind pushes the cold air in. And then that only happens if you have your tent set up with the back end facing right at the direction of the wind. I always try to set my tent up so that one of the sides is up against the way the wind is blowing. And that really minimizes the amount of cold air that gets in the tent. But the other big important part for that mesh is to allow for air circulation. That really helps in a single wall tent. because condensation is just naturally a factor, and there's not a whole lot you can do to avoid it except to increase the ventilation in the tent. So that's why I sleep with the doors open when I can. Sometimes even on really chilly nights, because I trust the reliability of the warmth of my quilt. Yeah, I'm enjoying my coffee, my breakfast, and I don't have a whole lot of cell service here. I have just enough to send out text messages. So it's actually really nice right here, right now. I figure I'll probably pack up and head out around 8 o'clock. I can't check in until 3, but I can still do my chores, and I like to get that done and out of the way. So this is going to be as close to a 0 as I can get, but it is officially a nero. And I'm not going to be taking a 0 here. I'm going to push on to the next resupply point, which is just a little over 2 days from this one. And then I'll probably consider taking a 0 there, but if I can do another nero like this, then I'm going to go for that. So I think that's it for now, except that yesterday was such an incredible day. I didn't get to camp until 6:45 because I decided to go those extra miles, so that's why I didn't have a closing narration. That's gonna just happen sometimes. I'll always try to make up for it. But yeah, when I get there, I'll show you around the place, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Breakfast is a little soupy this morning, but it's still good. Oh, hello! Hi! That's okay, I have 2 Goldens at home. I understand, Golden.
She's 2.5.
Hi, sweetheart. What's your name?
Dory.
Dory, hi. Hi.
Yeah,
I have 2 of them at home. They're both boys. Another tree house. Lucky, and they're letting me do my laundry as soon as I got here. Ordinarily, you have to wait until after 3 o'clock so the staff can get all of the hotel laundry stuff done. And it looks like they're all already occupied. Hi everybody, thank you for the kisses on camera. This is Mishna. Oh, you're a guard dog, huh? You're a guard dog. Yes. Guard dog, golden retrievers their job is to be friendly.
They are shepherds, not friendly.
Again? Tell me what you have to say. Hmm? What do you have to say? Nothing? Now you're not gonna talk to me? Huh? You can eat the leaves too?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so these are ramps, right?
These are ramps.
We've been seeing them everywhere.
Yeah.
So they are like an onion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Delicacy.
That is not bad.
Thanks, Lee.
So very
Did
much.
you try it?
Totally.
So I was just able to get in my room at the bed and breakfast. This is the Jefferson. It was the last room available. The hostel was full also. So I decided to treat myself. And it has a jacuzzi, which I will definitely be taking the opportunity to enjoy. And a shower as well. Huge, huge bed. You even need a step stool to get up it. Getting ready for tomorrow's big breakfast.